Taurus, welcome to your July 2024 message of the month. And for those who are new to me, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel. I just love bringing you Spirit's message. So if you'd like a personal reading, the link for that is down in the description below. If you'd like to just come hang out live for free, I go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, just to help you get a high vibe and to help channel a mini personal message for you. All right, so Taurus, without further ado, it looks like your soul level lesson is it's 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 around relationships and feeling trapped in relationships. But at the same time, like having the struggle of like wanting to be the most loving person that you are, that you can be, and in relationships, it's almost like this struggle between, are relationships always going to feel confining? Or it's like that grapple between, I know relationships will always feel a little bit confining, and I'm trying to become the most loving person I am, that I can be, and like trying to make sure you're getting the best deal that you can out of a relationship. But also not wanting to be the most loving person that you can to try to make it work with the person, that you forgo everything that you need and everything that you want. So it's like that trap between, am I sacrificing and giving up what I want, or do I need to be the more loving person right here? Um, I do think you're going to figure it out for sure. And there is an element of when you get into a relationship, there is a bit of a frame put around you. But it's like that's a way that you spend your time. So it's not necessarily confining. Sure, when you're single, you can do whatever you want with whoever you want, however you want. All your money's on you. You only have to think about yourself. Um, but so as much as there's like a little bit of a container put around your life, you also get to spend your time focused on that person. Like, what's a yummy meal for us to eat? Ooh, what's a fun date thing for us to go do? Um, so yes, there's a container and a little bit of a limitation in life of what you can and can't do. But there's also, it's a way that you're gonna spend your time. Um, and you just really want to make sure that you're happy. You just really want to make sure that you're happy. In terms of your human level lesson this month, right here, is that your human level lesson. You're really trying to make it like an objective decision, and you're just really trying to be clear headed and like make sure you're making the right decision. Um, Yeah, and you're also kind of starting to realize that some of the reasons of why you got into the relationship were like a little bit off. And you're also starting to realize the way that you put yourself forward in the relationship is a little bit off, and that you don't want to do the like fake attraction building stuff anymore, or like the attraction building stuff that does work but is more short term, but long term becomes exhausting for you to do. If you want my advice, it's like sink in and just be who you are, because then connections will feel a little bit more genuine. Every relationship's different, guys. Sure, there's maybe like, I don't know, 40 to 70% of relationships that have like a general kind of common vibe to them. Like the man's the provider, the woman's the nurturer and lover. Um, but other ones, they're like, oh no, actually, my wife's the breadwinner. Or, yeah, actually, if it weren't for my wife and all the energy she put in the first 2 years to making sure we hung out, we wouldn't be where we are today. So you're just looking for more of like an authentic expression of yourself in relationship. In terms of the recent past, that actually confuses me a little based on everything that I've seen so far. Nine of Water. So that's where you are enjoying life. You are. Oh, it's almost as if you went and tried to. I just need to go focus on other areas of my life and get high vibe. And then I can come back to this topic and it'll be higher vibe. But yet you're like, oh, it didn't change at all. So, like, yes, guys, getting off a topic can help that one get high vibe. Yes, guys, writing a positive focus list on that topic can help it get higher vibe. But sometimes, like, if you don't like oranges, no matter how many lists you make about liking oranges, it's still not going to be your favorite fruit. Um, yeah, let me pull a clarifier. Yeah, it's almost as if you're hitting a point where you're like, oh my God, if in order to be in a relationship with this person, I have to go do all this high vibe stuff, some high vibe around them, and then I drop, like, it's not worth it. In terms of, wait, where did this card come from? Hold on. That was clarifying that one. Oh. Well, in terms of your near future, it looks like you're going to be torn between really wanting that community, that connection, that like number one person in your life. Um, and also like stuck between making a decision with the current person that you're with. Do I just need to stick it out and will it get better? Do I need to do something? But you're also hitting a point, like right now, you're in the I can't get so high vibe to make this work. Um, yeah, but in the near future, you definitely are like, oh my God, I really do want a steady long term partner. Your personal power this month is to really, you got the 10 of earth, which is to really sink down the vibration of inner being. Show me what it feels like to be in a happy long term partnership. Show me what it feels like to be the best possible partner I can be. Show me what it feels like to be in a healthy, highly compatible, best relationship of my life that is long term. I do want family and I'm ready to embrace that desire and focus on it. I want family and I love it. That's your personal power to like, I do want this. And when you focus on that end goal, then the universe will take care of either helping you see the current person in a new way that makes you go, oh my God, they are right for me, or they'll take care of getting someone else new in. In terms of outside influences around you, well, something in your outside influences is the wheel. So outside influences are encouraging this growth and this change within you. So I don't know if that's people or if that's like spirit. Spirit, what do they need to hear about this? Outside influences are encouraging you to go through this growth of being a better person in relationship and seeking and finding compatible relationships that like actually make you feel good and better. Um, it just looks like it's a big message of review your motives for why you got into that relationship. Was it to be provided for, or was it to be have love and connection? What, and it's not like those are your only two choices. I'm just kind of throwing some out there to help jog your mind a little bit there. It's it's almost as if like you think on paper, if they do this one thing, I will feel loved. And it just seems like this person isn't doing that one thing, so you're just in your head of like, am I getting the best deal that I possibly can or can't? Um, but what drew you to that person was like the love and the connection and the cuddles. I see why you're so conflicted, Taurus. Oh my God, this is a very conflicting month for you. Gosh. Um, but there is a need to take an honest assessment of your motives for being in a relationship. You know, like if someone is a financial provider, that's a perk, that's a benefit. That's not a reason to get into a relationship. It's love, it's connection, it's that daily reminder that you're loved. It's that you have someone to focus on daily to remind them that they're loved and significant. Um, there are perks to dating every person, right? Some people are wealthy, so there's the perk of provider. Some people are very spiritually attuned, so there's the perk of that wisdom being shared with you. Some people are crafty with their hands and can build you things. So there are perks, but don't make the perks be the reason for getting into a relationship. Because what you're personally actually yearning for right now is deep connection with someone. In terms of your hopes or fears this month, well, you got the Death card. So it may or may not end with the current person that you're with, but this is definitely like a. Let me pull a clarifier. It's definitely an internal transition that's like, okay, I'm going to give up the focusing on the perks. I'm going to give up focusing on the resume of what I want a partner to have. And I want to be with that person who like lights my soul and sparks my fire and just makes life a little bit more uplifting to go and live. Um, yeah, your transformation is going to be like, I just want to be with someone that really like adds that little bit of spark to life, that joy to life, that of course I want to go accomplish good stuff. Um, I want to tell them good stuff when I see them. Okay, in terms of your outcome for this month, um, we got the Five of Earth, which that's the card of like a little bit of worried about finances. You're just not sure where the money's coming from. What's your advice for that card, though? Oh, there's a little bit of just processing your emotions. Allow yourself to feel the disappointment that I'm disappointed that I allowed my business to get to the state it's in. I'm disappointed that I didn't start looking for a job sooner. I'm disappointed that I crashed my business. Just I'm disappointed that it's gotten to this state. It's almost like it's like that. I wish I didn't take a break. I wish I never stopped focusing on it. Because then you could just go, okay, now that I got that out, universe, guide me to the new path ahead to make my business successful. Guide me to the new path ahead so that I can step and run it in alignment and in the flow because I would like to start working with more clients. It's definitely saying don't give up on your business, like keep going. And it's almost like a windfall of good news kind of like knocked you off your feet. And you're like, wait, how do I keep this up? So it's putting pressure on you. Like, if that one sold out the first time, what if my second one doesn't sell out the first time? Like sell out as easily and as high. Um, guys, let that pressure go. Since I've been doing this for so long, some workshops are gonna sell out to their max so you get the exact number you were manifesting. Some you're gonna be like, oh, that's it. Some are gonna be like, I was only focusing on 5 people. How did 20 show up? Where did they come from? Like it's more about that consistent effort. You know, there was an Amanda Palmer book I read, and in there she talked about her experience being a not a panhandler, but like you know those entertainers at the beach who like wear a cool costume and hold a hat out, and you just put like $1 in there or something. She's like there were some days I'd go out and make nothing, but there were other days that I'd go out and someone would drop a couple hundreds in my hat. She's like, what I did notice though that if I went out every single day, at the end of the month, I always made about this much within like $50. She's like, the key was not letting that day where you made no money discourage you from going out there and getting that big day. So it really is more about just continued effort. Because I can tell you that it is worthwhile to put some energy and focus on your business and just grow it. And don't take anything to heart. If you've had to accept like either a lower paying job to tide you over, or if you've had to go back to like, let's say you're a yoga instructor and you were getting like high-end clients, but then you didn't keep up the marketing to keep getting more when those left, because that's a normal progression, guys. So that now you've had to go back to teaching yoga classes. Don't think it to your heart at all. Just go, I do love it. Like remind yourself why you love teaching those classes. It's fun to get out of my house. It gives me something fun, creative to what flow am I giving them. It's really fun to tap into the vibe of the group and give them the best stretch of their life. Because it's definitely worth it. You got the Judgment card right there. So it's definitely worth another chance. Is there anything else you want to say for Taurus for this month? Love is worth it. Love is worth energy and effort. High Priestess, though, you got to tap into your own intuition. If you could meditate more you could get some of your own epiphanies for yourself and recognize some of your own motives. And again, they're really repeating that a lot of the reason why you're feeling stressed and tired right now is because of how much of that, like, you've been focusing on attraction building and communicating things in just the right way instead of just like naturally being playful. You've been focusing on that, well, this is how that feminine dating coach said to word things. Um, and like, so that's what's got you feeling like super exhausted from it. And there was a part of you that thought you'd get a certain result if you did that, and you haven't gotten that result yet. So it's just like oh my God, how much more can I have to do to get it? Um, oh, can you, yeah, there's just a need to like remind yourself of the value of love and what you actually like about being in a relationship. Like, what do you actually like about it? I like feeling loved. I do like feeling cherished. I like when they do those little sweet little nothings for me. Yeah. I don't know. I hope this read is helpful, Taurus. It does look like a very conflicting month for you. Lots of love. I can help via a personal reading. The link for that is down below. I can also help Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I go live for free on Instagram and Facebook. The link with free mini reads, and which is intention of just channeling source to help you get a high vibe, get in alignment so you're in the flow and manifesting all of your desires. Um, so come hang out either way. Lots of love, guys. Bye.